it's loose. You can even hear like the gap. Good as new. Hey everyone, this is Polygoat11. I don't usually do videos like these, but I feel like it should be my duty to contribute to the community. Anyway, so this is the way I made a workaround into fixing my Casio CDP 200. And well, basically I already had it apart, so this is, yeah, that's what it is, a Casio CDP 200, and you can see that the price is even there. But basically, there was a problem with my keys. One of them were, a lot of them were not lifting up. Actually, there's one of them. This is the one I'm fixing right now, is the G. But so I found out that there's a problem actually. The hammer cap is what it's called, and I decided to fix it by actually not even needing a new one. So here's the hammer cap, which is broken down. I of course took down the whole piano. I'm not going to teach you how to take down the whole thing. There's a different tutorial for that. You can go to ifixit.com and look at other tutorials and by different YouTubers. But basically, I'm going to teach you what to do if you don't have a hammer cap. So this is a bit of backyard engineering, or in Brazilian Portuguese it's called gambiarra or redneck engineering. What you need is duct tape, and since you don't have a hammer cap, basically what you need to understand how it works first. The hammer cap, basically, sorry if it's a bit dusty in there, yeah, it's a pretty old piano, is it helps to make contact between the keys and the actual lever. Okay, so this is the bottom of the key and this is the lever here. So you can see these ones here, they still have the hammer caps intact, the ones next to it. This is the broken one. It doesn't have a hammer cap because this is what happened to it. Okay, so what I did is I did an experiment on one of the keys that have not been used, that aren't used very often, which is the lowest key in the entire piano. So I took that hammer cap out on purpose to see if it'll work. Okay, so you can see there. So what I did is I took this one, the lowest key, and instead of making an artificial hammer cap, which I thought of doing at first, what I did is I got the key and I cut off strips of duct tape, which is pretty thick and durable, and I put layers of it onto the key itself, like that, several layers, so that it becomes thick, so that it lifts itself up to make contact with the lever. Okay, so this is what it would look like if it didn't have it. Okay, so that's because, you know, it would need this, the broken hammer cap. But what I did is a workaround. Okay, so I'll show you how it works. Well, you won't really hear it work because I haven't put it together yet, but this is the basic principle of it. So I'm gonna put it in first. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand, but I'll see. Need to put it in like this, and of course pop it in there. There we go. And see, look, it's around the same level and it does the same thing, and that's without a hammer cap. I took it off. The only thing that's keeping the contact is the duct tape. You can see it right there. See it? So yeah, that's how it works. So I'm also gonna do the same thing now on the original part that I wanted to fix. So I'll cut to that in a bit and I'll show you. So just to demonstrate how it doesn't work, what it looks like when it doesn't work, like just kind of like a before comparison. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in without the hammer cap, with a broken hammer cap. Basically, it's just the bare piece of plastic there. So this is what it looks like. So let me just pop this in. Okay, see, it's loose. You can even hear like the gap. And these are the normal ones with a hammer cap, the rubber hammer cap, just intact. Now these are really hard to order. I don't even know like where I'm gonna buy these. So this workaround is really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna show you again a good way to remove it. So just, you don't have to need any fancy equipment, just two tiny screwdrivers like this. Just pop it out. Because there are two pieces of plastic on either side, so you just need to lift it. There we go. Next up, I'm gonna cut two cutting strips of duct tape, putting on the key. Okay, so I decided to show you how, like, what I mean by saying putting strips of duct tape in, just in case you don't understand. So basically, I cut a strip of duct tape and I put it inside here, where it would make contact with, put it in like that. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Sort of like that. You just keep putting and putting and putting until it's thick enough to start making contact. Okay, just to clarify. Okay, so you might see that it's a bit overkill when it comes to the layers of duct tape, but you want it to be really snug so that it's not loose when it comes contact with the lever. And your duct, depending on the strength of your duct tape, mine is pretty old, it's been in the shelf for a while, so you might need to put some extra adhesive, maybe some super glue onto these parts so that they don't rise up, so that they don't you know, detach themselves while you're already, you know, while you put the piano together, because that would be really inconvenient. So once you put this in, put it in the piano. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so here it is. I had to put the adhesive in because of my inferior duct tape, but let's put it in. Okay, so it's pretty snug. See, the hole is much smaller. If I can get it to focus, there you go. And it just needs to come in contact with that. So let's put it in. Okay, just slide it up, press it down here. There you go. You can't even tell the difference. It's actually this one. It sinks just like any other piano key. It even rides up a little bit, but feels the same. It feels different, but that's because of the material. Instead of rubber, it's duct tape, but pretty sure it's gonna work now. Alright, so after about 1,001 screws, I was finally able to put it back together. I had a bit of trouble with a blue ribbon, but I found out there's a way to put it back in. But anyway, so here it is. Here's the G, which was once sunken, but you can't even tell the difference. And that's all from the duct tape. No need for the rubber hammer replacement. And even this one that I tried it in before, it sounds perfect. So there you go. Good as new. Yep, and even piano and forte, soft and loud, it goes well with that. So there you go. Hope that helps. If it helps a lot, if this helps a lot, I hope all you could do just, you know, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, see ya.